Rudolph Giuliani, a previous mayor of New York, once stated, "What children need most are the essentials that grandparents provide in abundance. They give unconditional love, kindness, patience, comfort, life lessons, and most importantly, cookies." My grandmother not only displayed every single one of these essential qualities, but also happened to make the best M&M cookies. After her passing, though, I learned more about her story, and soon realized that she did so much more than just bake. My grandmother is a quintessential example of a woman who persevered and rose above her circumstances. This is a story of strength and of victory. My grandmother grew up in Boston after her parents immigrated from Portugal during the time of the first Red Scare. Like many immigrants during this time, who believed the streets of America to be paved with gold, her mother was looking to establish a grander lifestyle. But when her husband could not find work and the illusion shattered, she had him arrested. He was found the next day in his jail cell, hung by his own belt. My grandmother was 8 years old when she lost her father, a kind and hardworking young man. Growing up, my grandmother mostly took care of herself, while enduring constant beatings from her mother. I was surprised to learn that my grandmother spent much of her young life accompanying her grandmother and aunt to Portugal and Spain, visiting various religious sites, doing missionary work. One would expect my grandmother to be full of hate, anger, and resentment. She displayed nothing but unconditional love, unfathomable compassion, and abounding forgiveness. Growing up, my grandmother had a dream and a passion to teach. She received several scholarships to college, but her grandmother forbid it and demanded she move back home. For her senior year, my grandmother was thrown into a new school, where she felt alienated and unwelcome, and she lost her scholarships. At one point, she was living out of the YMCA, running out of money, and struggling with depression. She didn't know where to turn next, but she never once lost her faith. She began work as a secretary for a high-up government official in Washington, D.C. during World War II. It was there that she met my grandfather. Their personalities could not be more opposite or more perfect for each other. They settled in the Bay Area to start a family. She was always thankful for the blessing of family. During that time that I spent with her as a little girl, she battled with an autoimmune disease attacking the lungs. She passed when I was 12 years old, when she decided that a life hooked up to a machine was not a life at all. My grandmother was a loving wife, mother, and grandmother who daily put others before herself. Her strength is an inspiration. Do not forsake your past, but do not let your past define your present. We all experience difficult times, but it is how we respond to those challenges that define us.